Yo, what's happening, guys? It's me, Epic Gamer Josh, and I'm back with another Premier League predictions video. This weekend, folks, is matchday 16 of 38, so I believe we are more or less, well, nearly halfway through the season. And what a season it is so far. I mean, we've got Chelsea and Liverpool fight, Chelsea, Liverpool, Man City fighting at the top. We got West Ham pulling into the top four. We have Arsenal rising up to the table after a miserable shite start to the season. We have Man U, who, well, maybe a bit less entertaining than usual. Leeds United, they were so high last season. This season, I think they're going to get relegated probably, but they'll be in a relegation scrap or at the lower end of the table. It is all complete madness, but that is what makes the Premier League the Premier League. So then, guys, let's get into the first game of today's predictions, which is Brentford versus Watford, a London derby, one of many, and I mean, do you know what? I'm just gonna say a 2-1 win for Brentford. Ivan Toney's going to score both of them, and I think Ismail Issa, is that his name? He's going to score for Watford as well. So yeah, 2-1 to Brentford. Moving on to the second game, Man City versus Wolves. Normally, normally I'd say Man City are going to demolish Wolves, but I have a feeling that Man City's only going to win by a couple of goals. So I'm going to say a 2-0 win for Man City. Moving into the third game, folks, which is Chelsea versus Leeds United. Chelsea versus the scum of Yorkshire. Obviously, I'm a Bradford City fan, so I have every right to call them scums. They're not at Bell End Road. Oops, I mean Ellen Road. They're not there. They're down at Stamford Bridge. With the way Chelsea are performing this season, so far in the league, I'd say Chelsea are gonna absolutely demolish Leeds. I'd say probably 5-0 or something. But based upon their performance most recently in Europe, where they only managed to clinch a 3-3 draw with Zenit St. Petersburg, which was absolutely shocking. I would give a lower scoreline, but I think Chelsea in the league are completely different to Chelsea in the Champions League. So I would say, don't know what. I'm not going to be as harsh this today, but I'm going to say 3-0 win for Chelsea. Moving on to Liverpool versus Aston Villa. This tie in the last couple of seasons have been, brilliant. I mean, I think a couple of seasons ago, Aston Villa absolutely trounced and demolished Liverpool. I think that was in the Carabao Cup, where I think Aston Villa won 7-1 or something like that. I can't really remember, but Liverpool's league form is exceptional this season. They're not going to win the Premier League by, don't know, I don't think they can outrun Chelsea, but they're out there at the top, and I have a feeling that Aston Villa are going to spoil the party, especially under Steven Gerrard. As you know, Steven Gerrard led Rangers to their first Scottish League title in like 10 years. So if he's done that with Rangers, what could he do with Aston Villa? He might even bring some Rangers players in the transfer window. But for now, he's just got to cope with the squad he's got, and I think Steven Gerrard coming up against the team he was an absolute legend at in his playing days. I think he's going to get a good reception either way, but I have a feeling that Aston Villa are going to spoil Gerrard's homecoming, so to speak, by taking a draw against Liverpool. I'm going to say 2-2 between them both. Moving on to Arsenal versus Southampton. After a dismal start for Arsenal, Arsenal have started playing like the Arsenal of old days, where they are climbing up the table and getting into the top 6 at least. They're in a run of form at the moment. I mean, I know that I think the last match out, I can't even remember the result of the last match, but yeah. But anyways, I'm going to say that Arsenal are going to win 3-1 at the Emirates against Southampton. Moving on to the next game now, Norwich City versus Man United. I mean, Norwich, they've started getting the vital wins in the league this season, but still, I think they're going to be the first team to go down back to the Championship. Man U over the last couple of months have been, all over the place, winning, losing, drawing, losing key games, being hammered by teams that they shouldn't be getting hammered by, such as your Liverpool. 5-0, don't forget that. I'm only joking. And 4-1 against Watford. I mean, how shit must Man U be? Losing 4-1 against Watford. I'm only joking. But yeah, after losing heavily against Watford and Liverpool and losing against noisy neighbours, Man City, now that Man U have a new manager in Ralph Rangnick, who has never won a league title with any club. The only club he's won a league title with is under 19s. But who's to say that you can't win trophies with Man U? I mean, 2 games under Ralph now. A 3-2 win against Arsenal, a much needed win, and I don't know why they did this in midweek in the Champions League, but changing the entire squad, it kind of worked, but it didn't. They were held to a 1-1 draw with Young Boys, but with Ralph in charge of Man U now, Man U have started picking up again, and although they've only won one league game since Ralph's takeover, which was last week against Arsenal, I think Man U will start knocking on the door of the top 6 at least. And it's not going to be hard to predict this one. Now, mostly every time I predict for Man U to win, they always lose. Every time I always predict for Man U to lose, they always either draw, lose, or win. But I can definitely say that Man United are going to win this weekend. They're going to beat Norwich. I'd say probably about 4-0. So yeah, Norwich 0, Man United 4. Moving on to the next match, which is Burnley versus West Ham. Burnley, they are a good team, but they're not really good at showing how good they can be. I mean, when I was there in the performance against Brentford, they were absolutely fucking a masterclass. But they're coming up against a West Ham team who are, I believe, into the knockout stages of the Europa League. So congratulations to West Ham on that. Their first European adventure in God knows how long. I think that Burnley are gonna struggle against West Ham. I have a feeling now West Ham are gonna win at least 2-0. Moving on to the next game, which is Leicester versus Newcastle. I'm sorry, Newcastle, but since the takeover, you have been fucking shocking. Yeah. I still don't think you've even got a win. Let me have a look. Oh yeah, you got one win. You're good at drawing, and you are facing a Leicester team in 11. So, that one's going to be hard. I'm going to say that Leicester and Newcastle are going to play out to a 2-2 draw. And last but not least, they always say save the best for last, but I don't save the best for last. I just go in order of what to come up with on my phone. Crystal Palace versus Everton. Yeah. I'm just going to go with a 2-0 win to Crystal Palace. Everton have been absolutely shocking under Rafa Benitez, and I don't think they're going to pick up good form anytime soon. Although they did manage to beat Arsenal. I do predict a Crystal Palace win, but I do predict that Everton are going to score a couple of goals by the one and only Richarlison. So I'm going to say Crystal Palace 3, Everton 2. So then guys, that is it for this predictions video. I hope you guys have enjoyed watching. If you have any matchday predictions of your own, feel free to drop it in the comments below. If you did enjoy this video, like I said, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. And if you are new to the channel or you've not yet subscribed, then come and subscribe to the channel to see more awesome content from me, Epic Gamer Josh, both through live streams and prediction videos. So then guys, until next time, I'm going to go get ready for work. Finish my coffee, which is just on the DVD units here, and then go get ready for work. I will be streaming later on tonight, Friday Night SmackDown, going live at 9 PM. Do not miss out. But until next time, folks, stay safe, stay positive, and I'll see you all in the next stream. Peace out, guys, and thank you for watching.